liked what's flowering in my garden, so I figured I'd show you again. This month, my nasturtiums are blooming. Look at that. Isn't she pretty? Wow. Now these sunflowers are looking like nasturtiums are looking like a Van Gogh painting. Are you kidding me? There are 3 so far, all in this one little spot, hanging out of the pot. And, you know, they're under attack. Ants are taking over. There's aphids and everything. But you know what? Just like the rest of us, no matter what your circumstances, we still gotta shine. The dahlia put on a big show last month, but, and I leave the seed heads on there, but she's still going for it. She's still in the mix. There's a few others on here. Let me show you. Look who's looking beautiful again in the month of July. All July she's been blooming. This is the last week of July, so I guess she's going to continue. My little dahlias are going to continue into a little mini dahlia. Look at my little meadow that brings all the pollinators in. These are buckwheat flowers, and I let mine go to seed. I lost my seed pack. I wanted way more than this, but I was in the garden and probably buried it in a plastic packet so they won't grow. But I love the look of these dainty buckwheat flowers. Close up so I can show it to you like they do in the seed catalogs. This is how they do it in the seed catalogs. It's tiny, okay? My buckwheat just really enhances the look of my. These are pretty much seed heads. I don't see very many flowers left, but there are a few flowers left. These are my beloved parsnips that bring all the pollinators in. If you're wondering why I'm not getting rid of them now that they have finished flowering and no longer attracting bees, because I tout the joys of parsnip plants, flowers all the time. They are now a home for my ladybugs. Yeah, honey. It's kind of hot right now, so the ladybugs are tucked away, but in the evening time, I'll try to come back and show you some of the ladybugs. If you want to know where your ladybugs that you bought went, they're living in my parsnips. There it is. That's what they like. That's home. Beautiful parsnip seed head on these tall, stately plants. I've cut a lot of them out now because I had to make room for other things, but they're still going. And oddly enough, my pinks are still blooming. Yeah, they outlived everybody in this space, and they're blooming. I ate all the onions, but the spring blooms were much showier, but you know, they're blooming. There we are, pinks blooming through hot summer. Carrots are pretty much done. As you can see, there's the seed heads, which are going to be seasoning for my table in the winter time. But there's a few carrots blooms still going. This is St. Valerie carrot. I really like St. Valerie carrot. I consider it a much more reliable and pretty bloom than the other carrots. There's another summer beauty. These are in the bean family, and cardinal flowered bean. And you see there were pretty butterflies flitting around them, so they're really, really nice. This is the bean that I find that the pollinators love the best. The sun is really, really turning these scarlet runner beans to fire. They have come into their own in the heat of summer. Who knew? Gorgeous. That is Hummingbird Candy, and it's very ornamental. To show you this is a food plant, but I think it's very ornamental. Look at that beautiful red flower on there. And this is a vine that can take over if you have a hot, humid climate. I have a cool, temperate climate. I am in Southern California, and let me back up so you'll see my plant is only 3 foot tall. It's been growing from seed all year. It's nowhere near 100 feet. It will be a perennial in that area, so eventually it may put down the roots to climb the tree and do something, but it's 70 degrees today. It's August. This is one of, well, it's not quite August, but it's close to August, one of the hottest months of the year, and that's all we could do. Hot? No. 70 degrees, most people wouldn't call that hot. We call it hot in Southern California by the beach. We're like, oh, it's so hot. It's 70 degrees. Oh my goodness. Turn on the air conditioner. Yeah, so. But I think that this is, I actually think it's more at home in the flower border than it is. Look at the beautiful red on the vine. Time is pretty much gone to seed, but if you look, you can find an occasional little bloom there. But last month, as you may recall, this was covered in these. And once I thought I saw, I missed it. There was a sweet potato flower, so that was the last one I've seen. Sorry guys, so beautiful. And these, they're so beautiful. I just love the way these cosmos are looking. I had another cosmos plant that had a light pink flower, but it didn't put on much of a show and it seems to have stopped. But this one here, oh my goodness. And you guys, this is a 99-cent store seed pack. So I paid 25 cents for this. Beautiful show. And I have others that haven't even started blooming yet, so I don't know what they're gonna look like. Gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Another day, another cosmos. This plant is so tall and beautiful. Yes, gorgeous. It's another week, another beautiful cosmos. These came from the dollar store. This is their Cosmos Sensation Mix, and it is lovely. Doesn't that look just like velvet? Gorgeous. These are Burbank beans. They have cute little pea flowers. I just mentioned those because I harvested those. They were supposed to be a bush bean, one shot, and they died back, and they are now coming with a second harvest. I've never known bush beans to do that. Maybe Burbanks. This is the first time I've ever left them in to do that. Okay. This is not a flower, but I found this huge strawberry. Yum. Quinoa. Just old-fashioned quinoa, nothing special. This is a potato flowering vine, and it puts out a scent in the evening time, and it just has these lovely white flowers, and it provides a little bit of shade. Hey everybody, hang in there. We're still going with this thing. You can get it in. Yes, Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.